it's the poisony one that does loads of purple electric and constantly fucking bites you and chomps you, and then spits you out, and then does a massive AoE when its health's like in the last quarter, and then just TPKs you. I hate that thing. But I got completely off topic, especially because I then started thinking about the trolls that throw exploding pots and how they can all die in a fucking fire. I really like this game.
I'm glad, because you were really not feeling it that first morning. Like, you put it down going, I am annoyed with this game enough, I need to walk away from it. And I was like, come back to it though, Steph. Come play it with me. We're going to get you there. I think there's a game here you'll really like.
And yeah, I loved Elden Ring. I wanted to like this. Because of the onboarding, I wasn't getting on with it at first, and I had to reacclimate myself to how Elden Ring feels to play. And I do still have criticisms about some of the way... I think some of the ways in which this game can be really disheartening and discouraging is not done on purpose. It's just a function of how the game is structured. But there are times... I tell you what, I've seen quite a few rage quits from people.
Yeah.
And I don't blame them. I actually don't blame them. Because when you bust a player down a level for dying, you're essentially sending the message that the more you struggle, the more we're going to make this difficult for you. And if you lose out big early, I've been tempted to be like, I'll be there and I'll be like, I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to do this run, I mean. Like, I've got... The run is far from over. I lost 3 levels on this boss that we didn't even kill because the fucking Fortnite fog came in. So all we got out of the last 10 minutes was less than we started with. I don't want to do this run anymore. And there are other little ways in which it doesn't quite hit at times the way another roguelike might.
Yeah.
One of them is the fact that, like, a lot of the ways a run ends if you do, like, lose, which is most of them, certainly my experience. A lot of them, it feels underwhelming. It's like, wow, all of this builds up to, like, a one-shot that wiped us all out in a second. And it's just, it feels like a disappointing way to end, which is not how you want to feel to any consistent degree.
One thing I think this game could benefit from is some ability to, as the 3 of you on a thing go, I would like to vote to leave this run with no penalty. And if all 3 of you vote such, the run ends there as it is. To have the ability to go, we all kind of know that this run is fucked, and we all agree that that's the case, and none of us really wants to push through to the end of this day to deliberately or not to, or just because of happenstance die to this boss and then leave. I don't want to be a dick and quit and leave you all in the lurch, but if you all feel the same, can I just get out and try another one?
Yeah. And I think that might be something From has to look at because I agree with you, that would be good. But we shouldn't be in a position where that would be good. But it might be unavoidable just because of the way it's structured. I don't know if you could address the disheartening aspect without fundamentally changing what the game is. So yeah. I think it's definitely something to think about.
And you know what? There is a thing that makes me almost lean against what I was just saying there, which is I had a run last night where I was feeling that way. I was on level 1 at the night 1 boss. There was only 2 of us. One person had already rage quit the run, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to stick with it. And despite being level 1 on the first night's boss, I got through to the 3rd night boss and got it 2/3 of the way down. I pulled that run back from fucking nowhere after, like, losing all my souls, losing levels, the fuck happened here, and pulled it through. And there's a bit of me that really changed in that moment where I did go, no run's really gone, is it? I can fucking do this. And I agree, the disheartening aspect is really strong and it is a problem. but it just takes one run where you pull a wind out of your ass that doesn't feel like it should have happened, and then it goes, maybe it's good that you're forcing me to stick here. And that's not good game design, but it's where I felt at the time.
Yeah, like, there are many moments playing this where it feels awesome. And obviously, you know, we've spent a long time now, like, really picking it up. It's just the fact that I would be lying if I said I didn't... I'd be lying if I said I loved every second of it. Some of those seconds have been truly miserable. But in the grand scheme of things, the other criticism I'd offer is not to make it any easier, but just to give you something to do and work towards. I think there should be skill trees, even if they're just like for cosmetics or something, like something that isn't just those randomly assorted relics as persistent things. And I saw someone on Reddit, I was trying to Google like something about an ability and stumbled on a post where someone had mentioned like they've gone through it and completed a lot of it and are feeling the fresh things to do running out, and it doesn't quite have the same layer of constant surprise that roguelites often have, and nothing really between runs to feel like I'm building something that lasts. And just from a sheer psychological aspect of keeping a sense of, you know, I'm invested in what I'm striving for here, I do think there should be something more to do between runs and something else you're unlocking. And I truly do mean, like, for the vapid sake of unlocking something, because I genuinely think it will make a big difference.
Agreed. So yeah, Elden Ring Night Rain, pretty fun with caveats.
Yep.
What about you, Conrad? What you been playing this week?
Claire Obscure. Just
how has that been
Claire
going?
Obscure. It's I am so in love with every character in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very disappointed that nobody told me that there was a foot guy in this.
Didn't want to spoil Foot Guy,
but that's great. Love Foot Guy.
Yeah.
I'm still really focused in on Mael as my kind of main damage contributor.
Yeah.
To the point where, like, I haven't used CL at all. Except at a point where I suddenly had to. And didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
I was a bit the same for a while. I had a slight, like... there were characters I just didn't touch for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when you guys are traveling around, moving, which character do you use to be your, you know, avatar?
I cycle. I switch. I think I've probably gravitated toward Mael most, but I do tend to switch around a lot.
I did Mael a lot. I wanted to be running around as Lune because the flying animation's cool, but it's asymmetrical, and that the autism didn't like that.
Plus, she trips up a lot on little rocks, and I don't think it makes her any slower, but it feels slower. It feels like she keeps stoppy-starty.
See, I use Lune exclusively because of the glide. I find the footsteps annoying when I know that there's an option to not have them. It's just a weird quirk for me. That
No, I get that, and I wish I enjoyed the glide more, because in theory, a glide is a fucking cool thing.
Yeah.
I mean, given what you just said, it's got nothing to do with the fact that she's got no shoes or socks on, right?
No, I'm not the foot guy.
Oh yeah, sorry, Jonathan.
Jonathan's the foot guy. Yeah, I'm really, really loving it. I guess, I could say this. This isn't actually going to be spoiling anything to anyone who hasn't. I'm at the Axons.
Right,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so that sort of contextualizes where I am a bit.
Okay,
and
so you're doing the thing to go to the paint. You're on your way to the
I'm
paint.
on my way. I'm and the pacing of it is so good that I had not really observed how much time I had put into this.
Right.
And some of it is that, I have it on, I go do something. There are a few hours in there, in my total, that aren't active play. And there's a fair bit of, like, I'm just staring at the pictos and trying to figure out what I want to do. But 40 hours went by real quick. And I'm not entirely sure how it happened.
It's a game that's real easy to just kind of lose yourself in.
Yeah, I'm thrilled by that. And then the other thing I just wanted to say, I started playing it. I got Xbox adaptive joysticks.
Oh yeah.
And so I did want to talk about those a little bit. I agree with everything you've said about these in terms of build quality for value, the configuration. I 100% agree that one more button on this would change everything.
Yeah, it's so close, right?
It is so close. I'm playing Clair Obscur with it. I did make a configuration that makes it playable with only one of them.
Yeah.
But it's not an ideal experience. It is a really substandard way to do it. With both, I've got a configuration that I really love. The only things that trip me up is if I need to skip a turn, or if I need to, if I want to switch which character I'm running around with on the overworld. Those two things I have to do with keyboard and mouse. Everything else works great. It's very comfortable in a dual analog game.
Yeah.
My hope was that I would be able to use the button configuration on the left as a D-pad, and they're too far down the controller with the way that the curve is shaped for my fingers are fairly long, but reaching the trigger and bumper while still having access to the buttons as a directional pad is just not functional. So, and that's a bummer because I really need a good D-pad for certain things, and Microsoft does not make one that I'm aware of. Please, someone feel free to correct me. But I don't know of a good D-pad from Microsoft, so I can't even get an actual Xbox controller to pair with an adaptive joystick to keep them separate because I'm just still gonna run into a bad D-pad. So I guess I'm gonna keep using a DualShock when I want a D-pad. But I really like these. They're an incredible value. I'm shocked that the pair of these cost me less than if I'd bought an Xbox One controller.
It is one thing, the caveat aside, while we're praising Xbox of obviously, hey, sort your fucking shit out with.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not. I don't want to encourage anybody to buy this. No. But
yeah, I say that sentence at the start of then going. One thing I will say in defense or in praise of Microsoft is they have been really good this past 5 years or so at when they release accessibility focused hardware, making sure that shit is as cheap as possible. Going, even at the expense of functionality occasionally,
right.
Going, it is affordable to get this thing. And I
Hello. Boo. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Right, there's a skirmish over here, look. And one down there. There we go. Ah, so fists are strong against sword, bows, and magic. I see. What have I got? It feels weird not to have her. Oh. Yunaka is now at level cap. And you're nearly there too. Ajra Mushti. Okay, this looks fine. Right. Do 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 do.
Of course. Emblem! Engage!
Now is a good time to use this, actually.
No mistakes. Grant me strength.
And now she's a level cap.
Anything for you.
I have no complaints. Well, I do, because now there's no point in using you for the rest of the game.
That's how a knight does it.
I hate level caps so much.
With elegance.
Put one more down there, I think.
All right. Emblem, engage. I'm prepared. Let's go together.
Have I put all my tanks down there?
Yeah. Let's run together.
I may be now front loading my squishies. I wish this were a better weapon. My crossbow.
For you, anything. My muscles are yours!
Understood.
You can engage? Ooh. You know what? Do you...
Let the lesson begin.
This is as far forward as you could have gone, isn't it? Le Peace. Did Crom do that chain attack?
Our bonds are far stronger than death.
Or was that Diamond? No, it wasn't Diamond.
For the Divine Dragon! You and me, let's do this!
Oh, she managed to do a lot, didn't she?
I can't believe I lost. I'll back off for now, but I won't forget this.
Not looking great for Lapis, is it?
I wasn't done. I'm down. But if I stay alive, I can keep on fighting.
If I play classic mode and there's permadeath,
But I have to retreat.
is it like a final game over when all your characters are gone? Probably, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Don't stand in my way.
Well, you may as well kill them.
for that.
I'm starting to feel it. Your commander.
Yeah, let's kill this one.
As expected.
I should see if I've collected enough stuff to level up. Or upgrade my weapons, I mean.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Mediocre.
You healed a tiny amount.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, yet it happens every time.
Embarrassing. I'm gonna pull out.
Yes, I know. Oh, she stopped even saying anything, then she's gonna chain attack now.
Allow me.
Nice.
I fight for my friends.
Don't concern yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
He healed as well. Yay.
We'll get through this.
Okay, let's do this one. Obviously, it's going to break after he's attacked. And it's going to kill him.
I could use some tea after that.
He.
A thousand curses upon our enemy.
No! I am ready for a rest.
You're going after Alfred, are you? Oh, you're successfully going after Alfred.
A good wind.
And he's no longer broke.
I could use some tea after that. Nope! I am ready for a rest.
I think you are, Alfred. Ah,
all training.
I could use some tea after that.
Heal him a little bit. Mera's much more effective against this though than Solari was, or would have been.
Here we go. Allow me. I'm in your debt.
Nah, Marin, you had them. You had that.
As expected.
What? Wait, what? What do you mean Fram's lost item? Was there lore to this quest that I just didn't read?
Curses upon our enemy.
Better to act than to worry.
Oh no!
Hold steady.
Alright, let's do this.
Serves you right.
A no noble sacrifice. I'll go first. Let's have some fun.
Nice.
Farewell to you. That's how a knight does it.
Yeah, I agree with that. The way Alfred was swarmed by them and just sort of managed.
Right. Indeed.
You can't. You cannot increase anymore. You are at max. As are you. Tots.
Pardon me.
Yeah, you're not really dressed for the weather, are you, Citron? Cute. She is such a puppy. So barking cold. See.
Whew.
A wabbit? I missed you guys.
Right. Divine one.
Did I talk to you? I'm gonna go back to Somniel because I want to see if I could upgrade any of my shit. And maybe see if I've got anything to throw down the well.
You know, sitting with you by a toasty fire, it feels just like the good old days.
Yes, we shared many a night like this after that first encounter. Our scuffle with the bandits, back when we were just a couple of travelers roving the queendom together. At the time, of course, I had no idea my princess was actually a princess.
You
Cute.
never asked. Honestly, I assumed you'd piece it together.
Listen, Princess Tamara. Most royals don't sneak out of their castles to rain justice on unsuspecting bandits.
Yeah, well, I'm not most royals.
No argument there. But really, do you remember how shocked I was to learn that you were the Princess of Solm? I had just gotten through telling you, basically my whole life story. How I had always dreamed of becoming a knight, but my lineage made it impossible. I told you that was the reason I ran away from home. And then, you...
I asked if you really, truly wanted to be a knight.
And I said yes. With my whole heart, yes. You placed your sword on my shoulders, one after the other, and said...
I hereby deem thee a knight of the queendom.
And I laughed. I thought it was all in fun. But you weren't laughing, my princess. You were looking at me like you meant it.
So you were calling her princess before you knew she was a princess. Interesting.
Say, Ike, what sort of stuff does a band of mercenaries get up to usually?
All kinds. Stopping bandits, saving villages. A queen once asked us to defeat some invaders.
I love it! Sounds like you were a band of heroes, more like.
I don't know about that. We just couldn't stand to walk away when people were in trouble.
And also there was money to be made. Sort of the defining factor of a mercenary, right?
What?
What is this? Record. Okay. Looking at the rock. I was a sculptor? And again, no. Or a man who made potions in the travelling show. Picky.
Please listen.
Hurry. Aha! I did miss some. Marin?
Hey!
Maybe it wants some berries. Maybe it wants me to pet it. Go grab the other stuff that's up here. Notice how the shadow is just under the 1 foot. Where would she be without her nuts? That looks like a grape tree.
You look like you're having fun.
It's kind of cute. Right, let us just do some inventory shit. You want daggers, don't you? Sad that you no longer know how to heal. And take that. 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 We've got all these men's and shit. Right, I'll give you that for yourself, and I'm going to... swap that for a mend. Sorry, you want... that? That. You don't really need anything to heal yourself, but whatever. Celine, one day I'll bring you back to the squad. Same with Vanda. he's an archer. Shows how much I use him, doesn't it? Okay, you are literally the same as Pram. Do you just daggers? Yep. Guessing he's a swordy boy. Is she a swordy girl or an axey girl? I think she's she's an axey girl. Don't have any more axes. You're a bow boy. Remember I used to take douchebag places. Right, he's a magic lad. I'm not taking these anywhere. Why do I need to bother with the vulnerary? Yeah, she's magic and heals. And she's sword and magic. And he's axes. There's nothing to throw down the well. Any master seals? No.
Do come again.
I want to talk to I don't mind the Levin swords. Yeah, a lot of them Levin swords. No. That crit though. That hit even, not even crit. What does that even mean? Is it hit chance? It's not damage, that's the other one. What's this? Nose. I'm just out of stuff now. Well, that looks quite good. I think we're just all together out of materials now. Should we just give up? I can upgrade the Fell Magic Stone. Why does no one have the Fell Magic Stone? Hey Zuri, how are you doing? Thanks for the resub. Would you like a Connect 4?
Marvelous Miss Suri just resubbed for 16 months. A.
Great, let me grab it. Alright, can you see that? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you see the colours? My lighting is very blue at the moment. Are you red or yellow? 3, 4, 5. You're red. And I'm yellow. Seven. This one? Let me go get some things. I said you're red, didn't I? On top of the two yellows. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you mean 6? This one. There? Oh, where the fuck am I going? Well, we've made it nice and symmetrical. If the point is to make a nice little pattern, I think we're doing it. If only that counted. Alright, I'm gonna go and get a drink because I'm really thirsty. I'll see you in a minute.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So anyway, that's that. Really loving Claire Obscure still. I'm hoping that I will be done in like another 2 weeks at the rate that I'm going. But yeah. I've also started digging around in some of the places that were considered dangerous early game and finding weirdly that they were never that dangerous to begin with. A lot of them. Like, I just never went in there because it's a danger. I was like, all right, well, fuck, this game's already screwing me on the overworld. No, you can poke around in those. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Yeah, good game. But that's it.
I've been playing some stuff this week that I'm going to quickly talk about. Season 2 of Games for the Playdate has started this past week. So for the next 3 months, every week I'm going to have a couple of things to talk about for my little yellow handheld with the little crank on it. This is the first week of that new batch of like regularly weekly games. I'm pretty into the ones they've got this week. The one that I've been really stuck on, I've been playing it during the show today, is Dig Dino. It's a really simple, cartoonish animal archaeology game. You go into each particular round and you've just got like a square top-down grid view of an archaeological dig site, and you have a certain number of actions to explore, to try and find dinosaur bones that are part of trying to assemble like the skeleton of a specific dinosaur, or resource artifacts that you'll keep in a little museum, or money and valuable things that you can use to upgrade your build between runs. And you have a series of tools available to you and like a set number of actions for this exploration of the dig site, and it's just very basic things like each action could be something like dig down 1 square further, or chip away at breaking a rock, or scan a certain segment of the board and find out 1 layer deep from what's currently revealed, is there anything to find, so you can sort of scan for what spaces might be worth exploring, to try and completely excavate out sometimes large objects to make progression. And when you run out of resources, you get told how much cash you got from that dig. You go and upgrade your various things so that maybe you can dig more squares down in a single dig, or do more damage to a rock in a single hit, so that you are getting further in the dig with each go. It's a really simple little loop, but there is something really satisfying about just being like 3 or 4 squares deep and catching sight of a tiny piece of a bone and going, ooh, quick, how many actions do I have left? Do I have enough to dig that far down in the spaces that I expect that piece of skeleton extends to fully expose it and get it out before I run out of actions? Very charming, and a game that like definitely is playable on like little 5-minute bursts between other things. Very much enjoying that. There's one called Fulcrum Defenders, which is by the developers of Into the Breach and FTL. It's kind of like Asteroids if you were stuck in the center and the asteroids were being sucked into your orbit towards you. It is an arcade shooter where you are using the crank to rotate yourself in the center of the screen, like where on the circle do you want to be aiming to fire. But unlike a lot of your sort of like Asteroids style inspired things like this, that go all in on very quickly throwing lots of things at you and being very visually chaotic, and you having to worry about dodging, here, everything starts off pretty slow and ramps up in speed, but your weapons at the start overheat if you spam firing too fast. It's not a case of like, bam, 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 fire as many bullets as you can and hope you hit. You have to be a little more thoughtful about your shots because you don't want to overheat and have a cooldown period where you can't shoot your weapon. And every minute or so, you'll get offered upgrades for your build that might be things like every time you fire a shot backwards, or if your shot hits the edge of the screen, it bounces and duplicates. Sometimes it'll be extra weapon types available on cooldowns, like fire a ship out that will go in whatever direction you've currently got the crank pointed. And at most, runs are 10 minutes. They are capped at 10 minutes, and they just escalate dramatically in difficulty across that 10 minutes. And it is just a arcade shooter where you cannot dodge, so you have to be thoughtful with your shots and keep from things getting close enough to get pulled into orbit and damage you. I also really like for that one that if you go, I think it's like 10-15 seconds without taking damage, you get a segment of your health back. So you are constantly getting health back if you are playing well, that I really like. It's nice that it is designed around the idea that this is a handheld and that you're not, like, something that is purpose designed to go, I've got 10 minutes, I can play around of this, and I'm not going to be like, oh, I've got to get off at my stop at the bus, and I'm still mid-run. I didn't expect this run to go as long as it did. The other thing in the first week of Playdate Season 2 games that is not a game, it is a baffling, fascinating experience, is Blippo Plus, which is, for anyone who's not looked at the Playdate, this thing is not designed to play video. It has like a little black and white, low resolution screen. Blippo Plus is, what if you accidentally tuned into an alien TV network? I hate to make this comparison, because I think this does it a disservice, but it's the only thing I can think to compare it to that people will have seen. It feels kind of like someone saw that one episode of Rick and Morty where it's all just the alien TV channels. Here is a bunch of channels to flip through, and it's not like you're selecting specific programs to watch. You pick a channel, and it's going to be playing programs on a loop for a bit and come back around and you see what you see on whatever channel you tuned into. And there is a surprising amount of, like, interesting content, live-action video content that has been made for this that feels way more fleshed out than it should. For this, I sat and watched a little Doctor Who knockoff, where aliens had found Earth artifacts that they'd misunderstood the purpose of and were using as, like, this is the Earth technology that'll get us out of this trouble. And it's, it's some regular piece of Earth tech that they've misunderstood what it does. And I sat and watched that for like 10 minutes and was having a good time watching an episode of that, watching an alien cooking show. I was surprised that there was a good, like, 40 plus minutes of stuff that I ended up watching. And it seems like they're adding about that much content every week over the next 3 months, so I am kind of intrigued by this just weekly dose of, do you want to watch some weird little alien TV shows on your Playdate? I don't quite know what to make of it, but it's an interesting curio to have on here, and it's definitely unlike anything else I've seen people try and wedge into this device. So that's what I've been playing on the Playdate this week. What about you, Steph? You been playing anything else this week?
Well, a PS5 Pro is coming
that
to
it
my
has,
possession.
Yeah.
Mostly because, what am I right?
Boy. That seems better. That seems like it's pointing more directly at me. It's angry my fan a bit. Cause it warm. Right. Let's go back to the overworld. I can't. Skirmishes are popping up more frequently than I can do them. Let's see what it's given everyone. Blisters up.
Tell me where. Emblem, engage!
Allow me.
Wouldn't miss it.
Be kind of sad if you do end up missing.
I'll go first.
I fight for my friends.
Did I say 75? I thought it said 57.
What's our move?
Emblem, engage!
Here we go.
Whatever you say.
I've got this.
Alright, you can go there.
Lend me your strength. Ready yourself.
Oh shit, we crit. Nice.
Bonds give me strength.
Emblem,
Bring on Hector.
tis I. I'll do it.
Gotcha. Emblem, engage!
Seriously?
Allow me.
with pride. That was cool, was it not?
An invitation? Emblem, engage! May I call on you?
Don't waste my time!
I don't think I've used this attack in a while. And they're gonna just kill Panette. Like that.
I can't believe I lost. I'll back off for now, but I won't forget this. Oh my, I'm in trouble. Just as I thought, I'm not strong enough. I must retreat, but I will grow stronger.
That's how a knight does it.
Zappy. Ooh, nice heals, Batman. There's a lot of the bug, isn't there?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Not gonna heal in either case. Oh, it healed there. Just didn't show it on the previous thing.
I'll have to pay you back.
I'll do as you command.
Ah, fuck it. That'll almost kill him. You could have crit there. That would have been handy. No, you have to crit when they've got 1 HP left.
I'll go first.
It's meant to do 36 damage.
Allow me.
Caught you sleeping.
I'll go first.
Better to act than to worry.
Okay, that did more than it was meant to, and it wasn't a crit either. Unless I really don't understand how crits work in this game. The gold corrupted.
Allow me.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
I'll change the future into hope.
No! I will protect everyone!
Fuck. Nice one, Lapis. That was a crit.
That was cool, was it not?
Marin survives MVP, maybe?
That was cool.
If she survives.
No! I wasn't done. I'm down. But if I stay alive, I can keep on fighting. Hate to say it, but I have to retreat.
Can't show weakness.
I just move everyone down? Ignore that cunt there.
It is time to honor your contract.
Let me see what you're gonna do. That was effective.
Is that a rare critter?
Here we go.
Nearly.
Our bonds give me strength.
I'll cut you down.
Of course you now, crit.
I am ready for a rest.
You can't do that when they're at full health, can you?
Unbelievable.
「
Unbelievable.
」
Unbelievable.
「
Unbelievable. 」
Unbelievable. 」
Unbelievable. 」
「
Unbelievable. This is so embarrassing. I'm gonna pull out and get back to my training.
Don't worry about me.
You can kill that one.
Allow me. You were a worthy opponent.
There's a 30. That's a 100% critical chance. I must have misread it. 100% hit. Well, he's at level cap now.
Ooh, I just spotted a rare bug.
Yep, she did most of the work there. That is fair. Ooh, spices. What did you pick up in old ruins?
Hey!
Remember what you were like before you died? Necrotic Jade.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Any Bond conversations from that? Nope. Nope. This is a fun little arena.
Very well. Emblem, engage!
Ciao!
Oh, you can attack.
Engage!
Didn't you? You had a ranged attack. Neat.
Here goes.
You have a bow, don't you? Wow. Levian's sword not doing great against this one.
I'll change the future into hope.
Oh.
We fight for peace. My muscles are yours.
Right, let's see what hero you're gonna bring.
Come to my aid, hero!
Camilla.
Here we go!
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's run together.
Understood.
Fuck it. You do 19.
The Divine Dragon looked at me!
You're gonna just wait there a bit.
You and me, let's do this! I'm prepared. Let's go together!
Drink some whiskey while you watchers get pummeled. Oh, pummel them, whichever. Whichever, that's fine.
Oh my, I'm in trouble.
Great.
Just as I thought. I'm not strong enough. I must retreat, but I will grow stronger.
Oh, they're just killing Camilla, are we? Not yet. Maybe eventually, but not yet. Wow. 1 HP in a dream.
I'm starting to feel it. That feels way better.
This is so much better than the Gig 11 sword. Oh, because it's 11 sword plus 4. Is that why?
Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
What does that even mean?
I must focus.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's use our magic sword on this one.
I fight for my friends. I'll help.
I could use some tea after that.
bonds give me strength. That's how a knight does it.
Is this Camilla's time? Yes. It finally was. What did she drop? Oh, he threw an axe at her. Okay.
Thanks for that.
Now will you survive doing an attack? Just about, yeah. Maybe Lapis should have just done it from the start.
Finished? Here we go.
Now we're just mopping up.
Ooh, I just spotted a rare bug.
Two.
I'll change the future into hope.
Better to act than to worry. I'll go first.
Now he's at level cap.
It's starting to wear on me.
It's just in case.
That feels way better.
You should have been safe,
Don't worry, I'm fine.
but just in case.
as your commander.
Yeah, Tulare did good. Are you in this fight? You were. You did all right.
Great.
When you meet your other self.
Right. Hey, so...
Are you good? You weren't terrible either.
Sorry.
You've still got plenty of room to improve. Oh, you're fine. You didn't die or anything.
I wonder... So great!
Excuse me.
Well, taking you for a while, eh, Vander? Skirmish on the old island. Oh, it's this map. Alright, let's fight. Right. I don't have anyone as overpowered as Chloe and Tiki now.
Ready for anything. Grant me strength and victory.
I'm going to send a couple of people up to the north section.
I fight for my friends. Anytime. Emblem, engage!
Right. And a lot of them need to go south.
Show me the way.
The blockbuster!
Of course.
Anything for you. Emblem, engage!
You can go this way because it will just take too long to go south.
Emblem, engage!
May I call on you? I can fight. Lend me your strength.
Right, and you can attack. A shiny bow.
Our bonds give me strength.
I'll beat you to a pulp!
Nice.
Hell yeah! Better to act than to worry.
Okay. Does Chrome just give automatic chain attacks? Oh yeah, we need to do the reference shit, don't we? Bombo, bombo. I hate that it defaults to bolting, which is a terrible attack that does fuck all.
Allow me. Were you raised by wolves?
Were you?
Here we go. Not done yet.
Woo!
Oh, you're done for.
Fuck it.
I'll go first. Me too.
You gonna chicken? Oh, you missed. Fair enough, but you know what Fram can do?
I must repay you later.
Nothing, apparently. Because that gets rid of status effects. Does she not have any healing then? Given that she's a healer. That is her only point. That is her raison d'etre.
I'm in trouble.
If only our healer had some heals, that wouldn't have happened.
I must retreat, but I will grow stronger. If I may. Not over yet.
That was cool.
Better start using her as a martial monk then. Which is literally what she is. Yeah. She has no heals.
Allow me. You didn't stand a chance. I'll go first.
Yeah, let's do 0 damage to it.
Finished.
I like her calm confidence now. Are you done yet?
I fight for my friends.
These two make a good team up here. Clearing out the rubble. The rubble, whatever. Etier doing absolutely nothing.
back off for now, but I won't forget this. Not good!
Itchy finally did something.
Allow me.
Well done, Fram.
Is that a rare critter? Here we go.
Oh, you're at level cap now. Bugger. Well, that went all right all around, didn't it?
You were a worthy opponent. No, this can't be. That was not my coolest move. Nothing more I can do but retreat.
Ready for a fight.
Well, just Teleri and Fram left.
I'm guided by the emblems.
It was up to Fram. Get the final blow. There's me thinking she was gonna fucking miss it. No, she got it in the end. And Lapis. Lipis.
Right. Right.
Hmm.
Ram?
Oh, wow.
Lipis?
Hey, so...
Talk to Merrin. Cute. Ah. So, what's it like having a tail?
Marin, it's difficult to train with you staring at me like that.
Don't mind me. I'm not even here. I'm simply observing your behaviors to gather material for my book.
Of course you
How
are.
long do you plan to do that exactly?
As long as it takes. Don't you worry. I'm not going to stop until I've captured every last detail.
Please, cut it out.
What? I was just...
You were just nothing. I'm not one of your critters, okay? Yes, I am a dragon. I live longer than humans and have certain unique abilities, but I also have feelings. I don't appreciate being gawked at like an animal.
Divine One, I'm so sorry. It's just that, to me, you are more than human. You're a truly divine being. I wanted to make sure future generations understood that, in hopes that they would protect you, the one and only divine dragon.
An endangered
I
species.
feel like some kind of research specimen.
I know you didn't. It's all right.
No, it's not. Because that's exactly how I made you feel, isn't it? Forget about the book. I'll stop writing it. I'm sorry, Divine One.
Marin, please. It's really okay.
It's really not. Anyway, Lipis and Crom.
You handled yourself remarkably well in that battle. You must have had grueling training.
I got a lot stronger fighting bears. You're strong too. What kinds of bears did you fight?
That would be telling. Right. I am gonna head off now because it's past midnight. So let's just put my Switch to sleep. Then I'll put me to sleep. And yeah, I appreciate if you stuck around. I'll find someone to drop you off into. And I'll be back tomorrow. Good night. I shall see you then.